Right, today guys, what I've done is I've gone and bought myself a Spencer Carter Bandit 12-volt winch for pulling my crab pots. So I just want to give you a little run through of what I'm going to do with it and the way we're going to wire it up to the boat, guys. I'll give you a little glimpse of the winch itself. They're lovely, but it's a kit. I'm well happy with it, so I'm just buzzing to get it on the boat. I'll give you a little show. There you go, there it is, the Spencer Carter Bandit 12-volt electric potholer, and all it is, it's got the two buttons on the top. One would be to reverse the winch, and one would be to engage the winch, so up and down. And that is as simple as it comes. You've got your main wires here. You've got a pole that goes in the bottom of here, which is this pole here. That will go inside there like that, so that when it's on the boat, the winch will actually be stood. So the winch will actually be stood like that on the pole on the side of the boat, guys. So yeah, what I've got today is I have one connector and another one. One's a female, that's a female connector. That's a male connector, guys. What I'm doing with that is I'm going to put this blue male connector onto these two wires here, which is the winch wire that goes straight into the winch. I'm going to put some plastic conduit around this first, then I'll put them into that, which will then, that plugs into here. The idea of that is that this one here can be bolted to the boat. Say that's the boat, that'll be bolted down so that I haven't got to hold the other one whilst pulling that one out. That one will be solid, and it's more than likely going to be like that under the boat somewhere, or on an angle like that, just so that you know, any water, if it does get, they are waterproof, but if there is any water, it will just run off because the winch is coming off when I'm not using it. So I'll only have the winch on the boat when I'm using it. So we're going to crack on, guys, and show you what we're going to do. Right, so what I've got here is, like I said before, I've just got some black flexi conduit. It's not a solid conduit, it's one like that you wrap round, and all I'm doing is I'm just wrapping these two wires inside of that so it becomes one. It's simple, you just literally put it in, start one end off, just wrap it round like that as you go, and just keep going all the way until you get to the end. That, I'll give you a glimpse. It then keeps that just nice in there, like so. You don't have to have it bar tight, you can allow that to open up a little bit if you want, but that's plenty for me. So I'm going to carry on with this and we'll bring you back on the next stage. Right, once you've got all your conduit on, what you want to do, strip your wires down like I've done there, and I've got my red, my main power going in, and what I've done is on the other end, it will tell you on the back of this one which is which, but just for, you know, just for the crack, put a bit of tape just so I know that's live, and then obviously a negative there. Then all that does, obviously I've fed that right through, that will then go up in here. How's it go? Like that. So that's back in there, that's secure now. I'm happy with that. There's a bit of rubber there, that seals it, so that's what you're looking at in the back. What we'll do is pull that back down. That was easier that way. Make sure it's pushed right back in place. You'll see if you use this kind of connector, you'll see there's a hole, that's in the hole. Then you've got that little bit, that will go up there as well. That sits in there. So I've got a little V or anything there. Oh yeah, there. So that will sit in there like that. There you go. Then you've got your blue bit on the end, which just goes straight in there and tightens up. And as you tighten that up, that squashes the inside of that. And that's it. That's it, that's the lead done. That's the main power lead from the winch So you've got the winch there, you've got your main power lead coming off straight up to there. And then like I say, the idea of that, well, that one will be bolted to the boat. Flick that open like so, like that. You get your winch one, that'll be bolted into the boat and connected to your battery. You then put that straight into there. Oh, it won't go in because I've got tape on there, but you get the gist of what I mean. That will go in there like that. I'll show you once it's on the boat as well. And then literally all I do is when I'm finished with the winch, I just pull that up, unplug it, lift the winch, put it away. Job done. So that's that done, guys. I'm happy I've managed to get that done tonight. Sound. Right. Next stage. Right, so the next couple of stages, what you want to do is get your two ends, cut them back a bit, both sides. So there we go, something like that. You want to do that to your red one as well. And obviously I can put this in the back of here and I can then bolt that in on the inside, but I can't do anything else just yet until the boat comes up. So that's the black wire done. Do this red wire the same. And there you go, same with the red end. Look. Right, we're going to just take this apart and look at getting this fitted in. Right guys, so we're there pretty much. What you've got, I've just put some electrical tape around there just to be a bit safe. Nothing's touching, I don't think. No, I'll probably do that screw up to be fair. But yeah, that's it, all in. Job done. Hopefully it all works alright. I've got a battery here, so we'll plug it all in and give it a go. Just got to put the casing back on now and that's it. Right, I'll do that now. Well, there we go, look. That's just for now, just temporarily. I've just plugged it all in, run my leads down to my battery here. Cables didn't get hot. Obviously it works. And the reverse. Well, cheers for watching that little video. I hope it made a little bit of sense. Like I say, just got to install it now, so I'll see you next time when we're down at the boat. Hey, how's it going everyone? Right, you can see, some of you already know, the boat is out of the water. As you can see behind me, it's in my field. There it is. So what we're doing, guys, is we're just fitting the winch and doing a few little bits and bobs to the boat. I'll give you a little run through of what we've done already. So there you go, if you remember rightly, there used to be a seat here. Coming along, I've done away with the seat. I don't have that many people sitting on it, so I thought bugger it. It gives me that extra foot of room, which is nice, so I can stand right back at the back of the boat. What we've done, we've taken the railing off the gunnel, we've taken the timber off the gunnel. If you remember rightly, it had a railing and a bit of timber. We've taken that off of there. We've also cut a hole in there. We've also strengthened up underneath the gunnel. We've also taken the controls off, because if you remember, they used to be on the outside of the boat. I've swapped them over now, so they can go on the inside there. The idea of that is for the winch. What I've done here is I've made a fiberglass box. I've made a fiberglass box here, and the idea of that is that's going to sit under the gunnel like that, say. I'll get it under properly, and then what I've got is the winch bracket that will sit on there like that. But once this box is pushed further in, the winch bracket is actually going to sit right up in there, so that it's near enough flush with the gunnel here, so it's not, you know, it's not sticking out. I don't want to be banging my knees on them nuts there. So yeah, so that's the mission. So today, hopefully, I'm going to get that box in and get it fixed in. I don't think we're going to be able to fiberglass it to the side of the boat. One, I've got to sand the edges down. Two, it's too cold to fiberglass today, so we're just going to see what we can do, get some bits done. I've got Shane Hudson, who's coming down, hopefully, to have a look at my motor. It doesn't seem to be firing up very well. Last time I moved the boat, it didn't fire up at all. We ended up having to row the boat over to the slipway when I got it out of the water, so I'm not sure what's going on, but hopefully Shane's the man and he's going to sort it out. So we're going to crack on, guys, and we'll give you a little glimpse as we go. Well, guys, there's the little box I made in fiberglass. It's all bolted in. So what I've done is I've sanded the edges down here, So what I can do, there's gaps along here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill that with expanding foam all the way along there, all the way along the top. It was obviously quite tricky to get the shape of it. So anyway, yeah, expanding foam down there now. Then I'll go off, get some fiberglass and resin, come back, cut the foam off, and then with glass, a little strip all the way down there to seal that, and that will obviously keep it hard up against the edge of the boat as well. It does need a little tap in at the moment, and that'll be it. So, get on some foam and go get the glass. Happy days. Right, today guys, we're back down on the boat. I'm just going to give you a little glimpse of what we've done so far. We're down here doing a few more bits, but yeah, I'll give you a little show of what we've done. Right, so as you can see, we've got the controls now on the inside of the boat. If you remember, they used to be on the outside of the boat when I brought the motor, just because I didn't have time to do all that. Once you're using the boat, you don't have time for things like that. So I've done that. I've also put on the box. So I built this box here for the winch bracket to sit onto and bolt through. I've also fiberglassed the box to the side of the boat, so there's no way that is moving, you know, that's solid. I've also, what I've done is I've cut a bit of plastic and I've run it along the top of the gondolier, because obviously this is where the pots are going to be going. Now, I've got a bit more, which I'm going to be putting on the side here, like that, so it'll enclose that nicely, guys. What I then have to go on the top of that is some kill band. So strips of that will go along the top to protect the white plastic when the pots are coming up the side. So we've done that, the winch is on, it's all bolted on. Obviously the winch ain't on itself. We've then got the control box underneath here, so this is where the winch plugs into, so it's nice and easy. And if we go in the wheelhouse, it comes straight through to the trip switch here. So that's the back of the winch, comes straight to here, down here, into this battery, from this battery along to that battery, from that battery back up here, up to here to a kill switch, so I can switch it on and off when I want it. So you got the live, goes through there, all the way through there, across here, up to here, and out to the winch. Now the black wire just comes from the winch straight underneath here, straight to this battery, and back to that battery, guys. That's it. So there we go, we've got the other battery there, and as you can see from one of the photos, you'll probably see that the bench has been cut out on the back. So enough talking, guys, we're going to crack on and get on with some of this. It's cold today, so we're going to crack on and hopefully warm up. There's the kids having a little play. Miley's got his little truck there, so right, let's carry on. Right, there we go. So that's all stuck on now. Put the plastic on. This was what I bought the white plastic for today, like I say, to run along there. And then obviously I got the grey kill band plastic, which is a lot hard wearing, and that's for the pots to sit on top of there like that. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Looks quite smart. Got one on the outside here, the outside ledge as well. No rope should be going along there. What I've got to do though is build something that's going to come up here, so when the ropes go, the ropes will go over this corner here and knock down and catch on the cleat and stuff like that. So yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Obviously that's the only place that I could have my control cables coming through and things like that, because obviously the way that is, they wouldn't bend down enough to go under too much of a sharp bend. So yeah, it looks alright. It's a fishing boat at the end of the day. So yeah, no, I'm pleased with that. That's about as far as we're going to go today with that. There's not a massive amount left, it's just real good paint up. I've got to get a bit of ply to go here. I'm going to have it so it can drop down and lift it up, and obviously when the plies drop down, it's level with the floor. It will stop all in this bilge part here, all the seaweed and shells, so it'll make it a lot easier for cleaning and stuff like that. So yeah, no, that's about it today, guys. So cheers for coming along. Back when we're next down here. Like I say, there ain't going to be a massive amount, it's mainly just a good paint up now. So yeah, won't be long, we'll be back in the water. Hey, how's it going everyone? Right, welcome back. Right, the boat's going back down in the water today. We've finished all the bits that we wanted to do. There is the odd little bit here and there, but I can do that on the mooring, so that's okay. Right, I'll give you a little glimpse of what we've done to the boat while she's been up. Right guys, as you can see, I've put some plastic and some kill band plastic on here to protect that when I'm pulling the pots. So that's all on. I've got that there. It's I can't think of the name of it. it's for trot lines and stuff, so if you're doing your trots and you need to take fish off or something's going on, you need to hold on a minute, you just put your hook between them two there and that will hold you in place while you sort out whatever it is you've got to sort out. Now I've given the boat a paint up. I haven't bothered painting the bottom of the boat just simply because it didn't really need it. It's still clean from last year. That was the idea of black anti-foul. I painted the hatch blue. We've got the sides here. I've got a bit of a paint. I've put a live tank on the back. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. I've had issues with trying to get the water up, so the only way we're going to tell is once it's in the water. So yeah, there's that anyway. And what we'll do is we'll put sand eels in there when we're fishing on the banks to keep them alive. Right, I'll jump on the boat and I'll give you a little glimpse. Right, so we're on the boat. So obviously, as you can see, there used to be a seat along here. That's now gone. I've put plastic along here, up to here. Here's my switch for my live bait tank. On off. What else have we done? So we've done that. Obviously, we've got the winch set up here, which is all bolted. Obviously, our fiberglass is box in, so the winch will sit on top of there. Plugs into that there. The controls are this side of the boat now instead of the other side. We also have a key now. We have a padlock for that. Right, so the inside's had a good paint up. We've got the new paint on the floor. We've painted them. The seat, obviously that was all white last year, so it looks a lot more tidier. Oh, that window does leak a little bit on the top now. I have to put some sealant there. So obviously you've got the kill switch for the new winch. We've got the trip switch for the new winch, and a new battery down there for the new winch as well. We put a couple more bands on here for the knives and for the gauge guys. So that's pretty much it. And it's all had a good paint up, so we've got extra room now on the deck as well. The motor's all up and running properly. We've got the bait tank. That's about it. So when we get her in the water, well, we made it. We're here. Big shout out to Matt for doing this for me. I could have done it with Timmy's little van, but it would have meant getting the van, getting the boat, putting the trailer back, putting the boat back, and then, you know, there's another hour there. So nah, nice one to Matt for doing this. Right, let's get her down. Right, we're in, we're floating, no holes in the boat. That's always a good sign. We've got the bait tank working there, look. There it is. We're pumping water out the back, so like I say, you've got the pump down there, sucking the water up into here, pumping it there. If it does become that it overflows quite a bit, then all we can do is just open up the drain plug down here, like that, just allow some water to trickle out. You'll probably find with that open on the top one, you won't get much spillage, but yeah. That's working, so I'm happy with that. Motor's working, smoking a little bit, but it hasn't been run for a couple of months I suppose now. So hopefully that will sort itself out. There's the winch there, look, all plugged in, all working, ready to go.
Just ain't got no pots.
Just haven't got any crab pots. I just got to get some pots now, guys.
You can put some rope in it.
But look at that, perfect though. And I've left the knot out so that the winch can spin as the gear pulls as well.
That way it'll keep
it perfect. Like I say, that cable just literally runs along, plugs in there, so it's as easy as that. Done. Put the cable over the top of the winch like that, and that's it. Lift it off, put it in the wheelhouse. Right, let's go over to the mooring. That's right. It's nice to have the room at the back here though.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's clean in there now as well, which is nice and tidy. Right, there we have it. Back on our mooring. Looking all spanky. Looking all clean, ready for a new year. Like I say, I've just got to source some pots, guys, and we'll be out potting. Hopefully, once this weather starts changing, we'll get out and do a bit of rod fishing on her.
Next week,
Look how much bigger it looks without that seat there.
Eh?
Flick the pump on. Oh, I'll do that. Look, give you a little another glimpse at the pump. So like I say, you got the switch there. Flick that on. Come to the back. There we go. Bring it there like that. And like I say, once it gets full, it will start to come out that back part there, straight over the back of the boat. No, so I'm well happy. It's all gone well. Right guys, cheers for coming along on this little video. Cheers for watching. Cheers for staying subscribed. Sorry I've been out of it for a little while. Like I say, shore fishing hasn't been that great. I've been busy doing the boat up and that. It's been out longer because I thought, what's the point in putting it in? I might as well just keep it out. There's not, like I say, there's no pots down. There's no rod fishing going on. So yeah, I've just kept it out of water and just done more and more and more little bits as I've been getting on. So yeah, nice one. Cheers for coming, guys, and please subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys, when we're coming out on the boat. See you later.